Hey, you girls. I woke up this morning and I decided to be happy today. I woke up, I got my kids ready, and I washed my hair, blow dry my hair, put on my makeup, and I needed a break. And I am definitely getting, and I took my son out for lunch and we had a great time laughing and everything. So I am feeling so much better. So I decided, you know what, there's no better time than right now to make a video to let you guys know what my thoughts are and what are the plans for the future. I've been doing a lot of talking with my husband and with the kids. And also, I've been doing a lot of thinking. So I am no further ahead, but I'm feeling, better. The first thing my husband told me when I showed him the result was, let's adopt a baby. Let's just go for adoption. And it made me so sad and so happy at the same time because I know that he is on board with me. It's very comforting to see because he was heartbroken yesterday or 2 days ago. So I would not have any problem at all to adopt. When I was 18 years old, I adopted a little girl, and she is 22 years old today. So I've been there, done that. So I wouldn't have any problem with that. The only problem is we are an older couple. An older couple. Even with my 41 years of age, my husband is in his late 60s. So it'll be hard to adopt. And secondly, we already have two biological kids. It'll make it even harder when it comes time to adopt. The agency would look at your age, would look at your background. If you already have kids, if you are older than other people, you just go to the bottom of the pile and they make place for the younger couples, people who never had kids and all this shebang. Since I am 41, almost 42, even when Titi Singh, I knew I didn't have much time. So when it comes to adoption, it's the same thing, I don't want to be in my, mid 50s and having a tiny little baby. I have to run around. So I do not have the time. Like some people, they can wait 5, 6, 7, 10 years to have a baby. So I did not dismiss this idea, but I just put it aside for now. And the other thing I was thinking about is egg donor. I am living in the Atlantic Canada where there is not a lot of black people around. There are, but having black people donate their eggs, it's very, very rare. I don't even think there is something like that. And I was talking to my husband about it last night, and he said, oh my God, I don't think I could do it. It's just like I felt like, if we're gonna have a baby, it has to be with my husband's sperm. It's the same thing for him. He said he doesn't know if he could do that to have another child with, So anyway, so that's the second thing we've been thinking about. And something I read or I saw on YouTube, I think there's a few people, they have had embryo adoption, where some people, they go for IVFs, they have so many eggs, frozen embryos, and they donate them. You do pay for that. I don't think you pay the donors, but you pay the hospital a fee or something like that. And I am not sure if it is something that is possible for me to do where I am. I saw people talking about them, but they are Americans and we are Canadians, so I don't know if it's an option. So I've been thinking a lot. And the plans, I do not have a plan. I've been thinking of calling my OB clinic and to have them cancel everything. Yes, you have it. You heard it. I've been thinking that I do not want to go see a specialist. Yes, I do have a diminished ovarian reserve, and that is not a disease. That is not something you can easily treat. Yes, with a lot of natural supplements and stuff, you can. It can get better. The number can go down to an 11 or a 10, but at my age, it is not an easy thing to do. It will take months and months and months and months. And if I decide to go see a specialist, some specialists, they won't even see you if your FSH is higher than the 13, because from 10 to 13 it's a diminished ovarian reserve, and I am at a 15.37, almost 16. So that means, I might have 20 eggs left, and the 20 I might have left, they might not be healthy enough to fertilize. So that is where I am. My chance for getting pregnant with IVF is at a 1%. And holy Moses, 1%? And I'm thinking, I don't want to put myself through all this medication, this expense, and the stress for 1%. I know you guys would say, oh, 1% is better than nothing, or don't give up, don't count yourself out yet. But this is the person that I am. I am very realistic. I do not look at this like it's a disease. It is not a disease. This is just what happens with age. And it's something I knew would happen. I didn't know it was going to happen this soon, because last September, my ovarian reserve was at, 8.12. And just a year, it has gone down so fast, so quickly. So I try not to feed myself this kind of, hopes that, it might happen. You might, find out you're pregnant naturally. Well, chances are, it's not gonna happen. Especially when I really, really want to have another child. If I did not want to have another kid, let me tell you, I could probably get pregnant at 47. Some people, my sister, she is 44 and she's still trying to be very careful not to get pregnant. And I told her, you're 44. I am 40. When I was 40, I told her, I cannot get pregnant. She said, if I try, I know for a fact, if I'm not careful, I will get pregnant. And let me tell you, she might very well get pregnant before me, because she doesn't want to have another child. So the chances are I will not get pregnant naturally. Even with IVF, my chances are very, very, very low. So why would I sit here and tell myself, don't get discouraged, or, miracle happens. Yes, I do know miracles happen, but I don't want to stay here and spend months after months after months stressing myself, buying ovulation kits, buying this, buying that, and hoping for something that may never come. Before I found out my ovarian reserve was diminished, I had the hope, and I could do, anything. I would spend any amount of money to get pregnant. But now that I know the chances are very low to get pregnant with IVFs and naturally, so I do not want to live the rest of my life trying. I don't want to die trying to have another baby. It's gonna come to you as a surprise, but sometimes you have to know when to say enough is enough. I've been through a lot over the past year. I have done a lot of things trying to get pregnant, even though I did not see a specialist, but I have tried my hardest to have a baby. And it's maybe time where I have to sit down and take everything into perspective. I have two more than perfect kids. They love us, they want to hang out with us, they even sleep in our room sometimes. They bring their sleeping beds, put it on the floor, stay there laughing and chatting, jumping on our beds. I mean, they are 15 years old, and my 15 years old, he looks like he is 20 years old. It's a young man, but he's still hanging out with us, wants to play chess, wants to play this, wants to play ball with us. So we are very fortunate and very, very happy with our kids. I would give anything to have another child. That's what I wanted. That's what my husband wanted. But at what price? You know, driving back and forth to a fertility clinic where you're paying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and with no hope that it might happen. When you go see a specialist, especially where I am going, it's $175 for the consultation. And visit, I think it's probably the same. It's $175 or maybe $100. The cheaper I think it will be, it's $100 for a visit. And I am not covered. So I'll have to pay all this out of my own pocket. And you go there, and the doctor, if they know they can't help you, sometimes they will push the envelope. They'll push, because every time you go, you have to pay. You have to pay for this, you have to pay for that. I do not have $50,000, $20,000, $10,000 to just spend for something that might not happen. So I am sitting here hoping that I don't even know what I'm hoping for now, because like I said, this is not a disease. This is not something that can be treated like, I take an Advil, it's gonna get better. So I don't know what I hope for. I just hope to get closure. That's what I'm hoping for, to get closure. I woke up this morning, I think I am on my way, because 2 days ago when I got the result, I went down in my basement where I have all the baby stuff. I could not handle myself. I could not go inside of that room. I was just bawling. I was so sad. And to tell you the truth, I can go downstairs right now and start packing the things and get rid of them, because I feel like the longer I wait, the harder it's going to be. I do not want to do this with no hope. I don't. If I knew my chance to have another baby is at the 20% or 50%, I would sell my house to have it done. But when you're telling me it's a 1% chance, I mean, I do not want to spend a penny for that. So I've been thinking of calling the clinic and have them cancel everything, but I have not done it yet. I don't know, I might change my mind tomorrow. But one thing I wish that I could call the clinic, the fertility clinic, to talk to somebody, like a counselor or somebody who could tell me, oh, we have seen that before. We had people coming here with diminished ovarian reserve, and they walk out pregnant. They had a baby. I wish I could do that, because that would tell me, okay, if they have seen it, they have done it, so there is a chance for me. But for me to stay here and wait another month for them to call me with an appointment, and for me to go there and for them to tell me in my face, we cannot help you, it is going to be another blow. So I don't know. I'm hoping that you guys have seen or heard. I know some of you have heard, so many people, they have gotten pregnant with the diminished ovarian reserve. But let me tell you guys, this is not the best place to be. I am trying my very best to cope with it and to trying to be happy with my kids. But it's not something I will never ever forget. I try not to blame myself. Sometimes I think, you know what, I should have, done something for them, for my OB to send me to a specialist sooner. But you know what? I am not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. I am not that kind of person. So I I am looking